Hey guys, Buddy here, and welcome back for another episode of Mid-Atlantic Wrestling. This is the Sam Keith Classic 9, and this isn't going to be good. Fartherly approach. He's not very happy with it. We're going to give a motivational speech because this is our last chance to do one. If we give it now, it'll recover in time for WrestlePalooza, whereas if we did it any time later, it wouldn't, so there's no reason not to give one now. So, what is the finals of the Sam Keith Classic? Well, here is Block A. Now remember, I have made this open gender, that is why there are a couple of women in this tournament. So, Ring Generals had to beat the Firehouse, Joanne Rodriguez and Lauren Easter, and Toxic Smoothies, that's Remy Honeyman and Javi something, forgot his name, of Firehouse, and Austin Smooth and Acid 2 of Toxic Smoothies, obviously Joanne Rodriguez and Lauren Easter, to get to the finals. As for this is Block B, Crime and Punishment had a good run but got beat by the New Wave, who beat Nigel Svensson and American Elemental, Team Chaos, and the New Wave. No, and Crime and Punishment to get to the finals. So the final is, of course, with that information, New Wave versus the Ring Generals. New Wave are on a bit of a kick. We put both of these guys in their own storyline so that they could get some momentum on the way to the finals. So they both should have some decent momentum now. How stamina-wise are you guys doing? You're still fine. Even you're okay. We'll drop it to 20 minutes. I think they can do that. And I'm pretty sure the Ring Generals can. Sam Keith Classic on the line. Well, the Ring Generals won it back in 2014. The New Wave won it last year. They're both winners. Who will become the first two-time winner of this tournament? It's going to be the Ring Generals. Open, call-in ring, slow build, decisive. Yes, the occasional tag team now. Damn it. I don't care. I'll just pay him off because I want this match to do okay because it's actually risky enough as it is. So, what match can we put on second to last that won't overshadow it? I'm thinking Nigel Casey. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Although I'm not sure. Maybe that's too low, bro. Maybe just a shitty women's match? Yeah, number one contenders match. That's it. Perfect. So, Yuma's still here. Yuma and Brooke, no. Well, that's the thing, we need the face to win this match, so Yuma can't win it. Actually, Yuma could win it. Yeah, Yuma could win it. Sure. Yuma will win it. Get one more shot at the women's title. Yuma over, open, called. I doubt Maribel's going to be okay with that. Oh, she is. There you go. That's probably going to overshadow the main, still, but, oh well. Doesn't really matter. Well, how else are we going to get people on this card then? Well, I think the tag champ should probably be in a 6-man. We'll do Ernest and his boys versus Disposable Heroes and the mid-card face. Amel is perfect for this. Put them in a 10-minute match with Ernest getting whatever pinfall he wants, really. It's up to you guys to figure that out. Do another 6-man, because 6-mans are the best way of getting people on the card. Crime and Punishment and my main man, Frosure, versus Austin Smooth and his main man, Acid 2, as well as Dusty DeCont. Perfect. That's actually a really interesting match. There's a lot of good people on that card, on that match. Obviously, the man taking the pinfall is LOL Fro wins, which, by the way, I was looking at some win ratios that might interest you guys recently. I'll actually show them to you right now. I'll show you Alicia and Fro's, because they're quite interesting. I'll also show you Ernest's. So if we take a look at match history, click on all years, and then filter to only Maw matches. This is Fro Shore's Mid-Atlantic Wrestling record over the course of the last 5, 6, 7 years, whatever it's been. He's had 173 wins, 1 draw, and 16 losses. So it's not a ridiculous amount of losses, but it's also not that. It's not that few, to be fair. Alicia, also most of those are probably tag match losses, though. Alicia Strong is perhaps more ridiculous. Her record is 9 losses, but she's already racked up over 100 wins in her 2 years with the company. Wow. But, of course, a lot of her wins... she joined when Ultimate Warriors was already a thing, whereas Fro had a couple of years of only 12 matches a year. So, yeah, that's a bit of a difference there. And obviously Ernest is interesting. Ernest is an interesting one to look at, because if we look at his match history, look at all years, and then filter to Mid-Atlantic Wrestling, He may only have 80 wins as compared to 53 losses, but let's take a look at the 2019. He only has 2 losses so far. Last year he only got 2 losses the entire year, and the year before he only had 19 losses. So it's obvious that he took a lot of losses at the start of his career, and then kind of stopped taking them when he got to the main event scene. So, just interesting things to look at like that. Anyway, moving swiftly along to Casey Valentine getting a match against, say, Logan. I think we've done that a couple times, but I don't really give a shit anymore. Casey can go over. And then we will do Nigel taking on David, because he's been pissing everyone off recently, so 6 minutes for him. And Nigel can go over. I don't think there's really anything else we need to do, so I'll do Firehouse, getting a win over George Wolf and Robin Newman. There we go. 6 minutes. Firehouse goes over. Is it Javi Ferreira? Okay, that works. That works. Like I'm evaluating his name. Yeah, your name's fine. It's okay. Katie, Alicia versus Katie, so she can start growing a little bit more as well. Okay, cool. Once Katie and the other one, Francisca, get to solid B, psych, I'll start thinking about pushing them really solidly. Alright, so one thing we should do here is promo, hype, promo, Fuyuku, Higasun Senpai-kun on Joanne, because obviously Joanne's the champ. Gonna take Furuko off script because she's egotistical as hell. And then we've got the demon. Oh, they're already fantastic. Cool. Let's remove them from the storyline and re-add them, rather than completely start a new one. So now you're at 95 momentum. That's awesome. And DeVille is probably at 100 considering. No, 85. DeVille not doing so well. That's fine. That's gonna help. We might be able to move that on, or we could keep it on them, try and get them to 100, then move it on. Lots of different ways of doing it. So obviously Dusty is the one to actually do a lot of shit tonight. So we'll do 2 Dusty promos. We'll do Dusty DuConte, and oh wait, that's the wrong place to put these two. Marshall, Peterson, and Dusty. So we're gonna actually do. I've changed the way I do this. So again, these are just ways of getting momentum really easily. You don't have to follow these to the T if you like storytelling a little more and you just want to. But I like these. They're little 2-minute promos. I think they're good ways of doing it, especially on nights like these. But yeah, if you do more of them but with shorter time, then that's a better way of building up their momentum. So I'm going to do the same thing with Animal, DeVille, and Primus. So 2 minutes here, and then we will do another 2-minute one later. There we go. So Animal DeVille, Primus Allen. And I also want to do a bunch of Ring General promos tonight, and here's where I think this is like perfect for it, is I think the Ring Generals would do a bunch of 2-minute interviews throughout the night, because they're competing for a really big title later, so yeah. And then we will do a couple of New Wave promos, just for storytelling purposes, not to actually get any momentum on them, because they won't actually get any momentum since they're actually not in the storyline anymore. I took them out of their storyline so they would ride the wave of momentum into this match, and then they would obviously get beaten by the Ring Generals, and they would transfer the momentum over to the Ring Generals, who need it more, because of course by winning this tournament the Generals are getting a shot at the tag titles. So momentum's hugely important for something like that. And so I'll do 1, even though they're actually pretty good at self-promotion stuff. I'm only going to do 1 for these guys. How over have they gotten recently? Any reasonably? No, not really. They haven't really moved the needle, I don't think. Nope, not at all. In fact, Scout's probably gotten less over recently. Alright, so throw them in a random part on the show. Another thing I want to do is an Alicia promo, possibly even to open up the show. Yeah, in fact, I will do an Alicia Strong promo to open up the show. There we go. And then we will do a... Who's not booked? Who needs to be booked? We'll go from there. Women's division. I think Joanne, right? Joanne, Brooke, Bell. That's probably it. So we'll do a Joanne 6-minute promo. she can be scripted. We'll do that here to try and penalise the semi-main a little bit. And then we'll do 2-minute promos from Belle and Brooke, just to kind of keep them relevant. Actually, we'll do 4 minutes so they can get over off of them, if they're good enough, of course. But I don't think it'll take much to get Brooke over off of this, because I don't think Brooke's that over. Oh, is she? I forgot how over Brooke is. She's getting there. She's certainly not mega over. Is she conceited? No, she's humble. Oh well. There we go. That's a big card. That's 20 segments. That's a lot, especially. Oh, it's a pretty long show, though. No, it's a 2-hour show. I guess the matches are just really short. Yeah, because most main events I usually go with like 40 minutes, but obviously this one can't really go with it. So yeah. All right, let's get rocking and rolling. 23,000 people. Alicia Strong, 100 A-star promo. She loves getting off script. This was a good tag match. I was expecting it to do well. Frosier and Crime and Punishment defeat Dusty DuConte and Toxic Smoothies. Yeah. Then Brooke Tyler gets a really good promo. Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really happy with that. Nigel defeating David Etchingham in a really good match. Fair play to them. Yep, these two are good at what they do. Bella is really good at what she does. Firehouse are not so good at what they do. And then, yep, this is great for a 2-minute promo, am I right? Yep, this is what we need. Yeah, Katie McKean. She's probably ready. Fukuhiga cuts a promo on Joanne, that's good. Scout and Guy put themselves over. This was not as good as I was expecting. It was pretty good. Yep. Menace guys, man. Menace guys. Especially now that we've got pay-per-view, Menace guys are great. Yep, Logan Wolfsbane is ready. And then, yep, Joanne Rodriguez is great. And then the semi-main event, that's pretty bad. The main event, that's pretty good. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Great action, average heat. Ring Jones defeated the New Wave in 2018 when Marv Stadler defeats Scout by pinfall with a backdrop backbreaker. Dean Waldorf and Marv Stadler win the Sam Keith Classic titles for the second time ever. Yay! We increased pop all across the US. Good stuff. Okay, so Alicia will point Scout and Guide out as good examples, because even though only one of them is going to be pissed, they both took the fall. So I'm told that she's awesome. There we go. Hopefully that plus the fact they just signed new contracts, which gives them morale boost, should hopefully keep them off of my shit list. I mean, they're never going to get on my shit list, even though they are bad next, but minor morale issues, good. Punk is also pissed off. That's LM Punk, by the way. Importance has gone up to above average. I think that's something we should expect from now on. And the buy rate was good. Was it the best we've ever had? Was not. Second best. One Night in New York was the highest. Cool. Good stuff. How have we done in terms of pop? Obviously, it's only this that would have changed. Yeah, it's growing. It's growing. It's getting there. We've gone up 2 points everywhere again, which is great, because if we keep getting up 2 points, we would have made 24 points progress across the US this year, which would be redonkulous. We broke 10 mil. We're going to go back down below 10 mil after the end of the year, after the end of the month, but we did break 10 mil. Very good, cool. End the storyline. Fairly good and good. Cool. Won't end any of them yet. So taking a look at the Who's Hot meter, Marv and Dean are on there. So are the two females who competed for the world title last. And obviously, my main man, Mr. Frosif Shore. Yes, that's right, I said Frosif. Right, good. She was wavering, her pop was wavering a little bit, so it's good to see her back in the A's. Joanne has not solidified a full A yet, but almost there. Almost there. And then Marv and Dean are, where they need to be roughly. C's. This is tag team level, but yeah, that's good. What about their momentum, though? Because they're obviously really hot right now. How much momentum did we manage to get them without sacrificing anyone? It was literally just 4 weeks of tournaments. Marv managed to get up to 100, and Dean managed to get up to 98. Yeah, we should totally invest in storylines more often, because that literally didn't sacrifice anyone, didn't require that much at all, just a bunch of promos, 4 and 5 victories. Like, yeah. Okay, so Yuma's gonna... So let's just do some pre-booking for, first of all, WrestlePalooza. So I think the only match we've confirmed yet is the Ring Generals versus Team Chaos, who we need to kind of get up to the Ring Generals level now. Or we have... Nah. I was going to say, like, Team Chaos could go over on the Ring Generals a couple times. I was like, nah, that's a stupid idea. But, what about New Wave? Yeah, that could work. New Wave could share their momentum out a bit. Possibly. I don't know. Not sure. So, but we also have Summer Heat Wave, where we can book Yuma, Joanne, which will probably main event because of how well they did last time. Probably won't do as well as they did last time, but they still might main event. Those eyes, though. Yeah. That'll probably be about that. That's the main event next time. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a thumbs up. Check out the rest of the series, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will speak to you guys next time. I'm probably just going to renew my deals with those two TV networks. I'm not 100% sure yet. Once we tick over the month, I'll think about it. I'm not going to skip forward the 2 days. It's not worth it. I will see you guys next time. Peace out.